Finally, it seems the secret of long-term memory has been unveiled. We have been wondering why some things stay in your mind for a long time and many things do not. The answer to this puzzle has been found out by the research done at McGill University. The findings are quite exciting. Previously, the world of brain science believed that when we stimulate the excitatory neurons, that particular fact stays in long-term memory. Only those facts that stimulate the excitatory neurons stay in long-term memory. And this leads to, when you stimulate the excitatory neurons, it leads to production of a brain protein called ELF2A. But then the research at McGill University has proven that it's not just the excitatory proteins which decide the long-term memory. It's also another set of neurons called the inhibitory neurons. These inhibitory neurons prevent the erasing of the long-term memory, and that's the reason why the memory stays long-term. See, the role is like this. The excitatory neurons are responsible for storage of long-term memory, and the inhibitory neurons are responsible for preventing erasing of a long-term memory. It's more or less like the permanent storage in a computer and RAM. So memory in RAM, if it's to be stored in the permanent storage, it has to stimulate the excitatory neurons. And when this happens, it leads to production of a protein called ELF2A. But this is not enough for brain. For brain, because in a computer, only those data which are stored are transferred to the permanent memory. Whereas in brain, there is no such transfer mechanism. So when the excitatory neurons are stimulated, ELF2A is produced, and memory is stored long term, there must be a mechanism which prevents erasing of this memory, which is the role of the inhibitory neurons, which are actually somatostatin inhibitors. And these inhibitors prevent erasing of this memory. So we have now more or less arrived at the secret of long-term memory. Let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for further research in this direction. Thank you very much.